My name is Eric Anderson, and an important decision I've made in my lifetime is never actually eaten one of these. I can't say I've ever had a hamburger. It's a decision that I've made over the last 20 years, and yeah, I've been called just about any name in the book you could imagine for saying that I've never eaten one of these.
Yeah.
Which, I guess it is what it is. The first time I can really remember choosing not to eat red meat would probably be like when I was 4 or 5 years old, probably some of my earlier memories. But, I mean, it was a decision my father kind of made. He didn't force it upon me by any means, but I'm the oldest of 2 in my family, and so when I was born, there wasn't really red meat around the house. My brother to this day still eats it, so it's something that's, since my brother was born, it's been around. I'd say the one thing for sure is just growing up in a small rural town in Minnesota, growing up around a lot of farms, and ironically enough, I'm not even Catholic, and I went to a Catholic school for grades 1st through 6th. Traditional Catholic farm families who very meat, potatoes, Jesus, guns, that was just way of life. And I guess when I showed up there and just, having to kind of pick and choose what I could and couldn't eat at lunch and things like that, it became pretty apparent quickly that I was different as far as my diet and things like that. And I mean, I'm not mad about it now. Like, I can understand why younger kids who are raised a certain way would harass someone for something like that. But I don't know. I mean, I think had I been born into that type of, or had I chose not to eat red meat and maybe lived elsewhere that wasn't so dependent on agriculture, I think it would have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think just small community of under 4,000 people. They're very set in their ways, kind of narrow-minded, and anyone who did differently, I guess, was just kind of, he was weird, was kind of how they viewed it. But as far as recently, I mean, almost everyone I've met is pretty tolerant of it, especially around Minneapolis. But even still in my hometown, people think I'm crazy when I tell them that I don't eat hamburgers. They ask me what's wrong with me, tell me I'm fucked up. Like, it's interesting. The last time I ate red meat would probably go back about 2.5 years ago. I was up in Fargo, North Dakota, and I ordered a burrito from a burrito place. And upon taking the first bite of this burrito, I knew instantly that the chicken burrito I had ordered was in fact a shredded beef burrito. But I've worked in food before, and I never really liked the kind of people that were quick to send back food, so I ate it, and I probably shouldn't have, because I got incredibly sick. That's the last time I've eaten red meat, and that's probably the most red meat I've ever eaten in my life. I've never had a burger, but I can say I've had a shredded beef burrito, and it messed me up, man.
I'm Mr. Boyga.